to be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become. Most of you won't be successful because when you're studying and you get tired, you quit. I don't do well in math. You're right. You ain't never studied. I'm not good in writing because you have never written before.
Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft.
If you are not making someone else's life better, then you're wasting your time.
Don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain. You already hurt. Get a reward from it.
Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not point the finger saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Because every day is a new day. Every moment is a new moment. So now you got to go out and show them that I'm a different creature. Now!
I'm going to show you how great I am.
The 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you, the people, have the power.
Most of you are probably wondering, why is Vince showing us Call of Duty clips? Like, doesn't make any sense. He's a Rocket League content creator. Well, that's where it all began. In 2011, I got hooked to Modern Warfare 2. And once I got shown what a trick shot was, that's all I wanted to do. I'd come home from school, I'd throw my backpack down, forget about my homework, and I would just grind out trick shotting for hours and hours and hours on end. Ever since 2011, I knew in my heart that one day I wanted to be a YouTuber. So my brother actually one day, we were in a private match on Modern Warfare 2. We were just, 1v1ing, doing quick scopes and all that. And he showed me what a temper shot was. And I was really confused because I'm like, why are you spinning around? Just shoot. And he's like, this is called a trick shot. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then that same day, actually, I looked up trick shotting on YouTube. And I'll never forget the first FaZe video I saw. It was FaZe Fakey Has Game, episode 27. I even remember the date. It was March 13, 2011. Ever since I saw that video, I was hooked to FaZe Clan. Always wanted to join FaZe. I felt I had a connection with each of the players, and I just wanted to be like them. I mean, it was kind of funny. I was almost a FaZe fanboy, you can say. I had a FaZe poster in my room. I had a couple FaZe sweatshirts, a FaZe hat. I looked up to these guys. I watched them growing up. I mean, I watched them grow up, and I always wanted to get my shot at the team, and it just never happened. 10-year-old me is seeing these guys playing video games and getting hundreds and thousands of views on YouTube. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. Once 2013 hit, I created my very first YouTube channel. Over time, I actually got up to 3,000 subscribers on that channel. I would just post clips and montages of my trick shots and all that, and then one day, it got hacked. Somebody actually got onto my account and deleted it. I was 13. I was devastated. When it came to gaming, that was all I had. I had that YouTube channel, and I thought that was going to bring me success. When that channel got deleted, I took a very long break from YouTube. I didn't want to post. I had no motivation. I lost all the subscribers I had. I was 13. I didn't think I could do it again. Up until 2014, when FaZe dropped Life of FaZe, MLG Anaheim 2014. At this point in time, I was about to be 14 years old, and seeing gamers get together in person and go to an event and have a good time and party, it gave me so much motivation to grind out YouTube that I didn't want to stop ever again. As more Call of Duties came out, I was continuously getting better and better and better, and there was a certain point in my career of trickshotting that I considered myself, and it may seem egotistical, but in my eyes, I was one of the most underrated trickshotters to ever play the game. I was slowly losing hope in myself that I wasn't going to get the recognition in the trickshot community that I needed to get up to these bigger teams until I got noticed by Myth. Myth Gaming had been competing in the Red Clash of the Clans response, which was basically the gateway to FaZe. It was a dream team of mine. The editing was amazing. The music was amazing. I loved everything about this team, and they were going to get me one shot closer to FaZe.
Bring the madness.
I joined right after the Red Clash of the Clans, so the team was doing amazing until they did disband, but I did join Ideal. Ideal was the team that all the Myth players decided to go to, and it eventually just fell off. Trickshotting was slowly dying as Fortnite was coming out and competitive play was getting bigger and all these new games were coming out. Trickshotting is a scene that I will never forget and was one of the strongest communities to ever exist in gaming. There was nothing like getting home from school and, calling your buddies and just getting on the game, getting a party of 6, all joining a party chat or getting on a Skype call and just grinding the games for so many hours. We didn't have a worry in the world. It broke my heart that the trickshot community was dying because I was there since the absolute beginning of everything. I saw FaZe Clan grow. I saw Obey, Soar, Optic, all these big teams. I saw them grow and become where they're at now. I still regret not pushing harder. I get it, I was in school and I was at an age where I didn't realize how big this was going to be. I just never got my shot. Then Christmas of 2016 came along. My buddy Davin and Foreign both told me, hey Vince, you should get on Rocket League. I messed around with Rocket League for about a year up until 2017, 2018, but I was still so hooked on the Call of Duty community, I did not want to let it go. Until one day I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw RLCS Season 3, The After Movie by Doomsy.
Racing at the goal! What a roller coaster of emotions as Flipside started off on the attack. So, what is gonna be? Are you kidding me? One goal is needed for Flipside Tactics, so they're going into the lower bracket. Oh, can that be it? Timmy, we'll stop it up. 2, 1, a shot.
This video gave me so much motivation to grind out Rocket League and become a competitive player. I got hooked instantly. I've always had a competitive mindset as a kid, always. And once I saw this video, I knew I wanted to become a pro Rocket League player. Once 2020 came along, I finally had to say goodbye completely to trickshotting. I wanted to put all my focus into Rocket League and become the best player I could be. This is one of the most difficult decisions I've ever made. Trickshotting was my favorite part of gaming. That community changed me and kind of made me into who I am today. And I actually get this question a lot. Vince, do you still want to join FaZe? The answer is yes. That is my dream org. I feel Even though I don't know any of them personally, I grew up watching them. They've been role models since I was 11 years old, 10 years old. And who knows, maybe it'll happen. FaZe Vince has a ring to it. YouTube was having ups and downs where viewer counts were low. YouTube almost got kind of boring. I wasn't into it anymore. I wasn't watching anybody anymore. Everything just kind of turned into clickbait. Videos weren't the same. I tried making a couple different channels, doing Gmod, and I tried to make a music channel. And nothing was really working out, and I wasn't enjoying doing any of it. But that's when December of 2020 came along. TikTok was the biggest platform. I think it had at the time 500 million active users. So the app was huge, and it still is. I was still working at a local grocer, and one night I got home after a shift, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a TikTok. Why not? I haven't posted one in a while. I was doing like little montages here and there. And I was like, you know what, let's switch it up. Let's do something funny. I like doing funny videos. I always have. So I took some clips of me faking people, just some kind of funny moments, and I edited it up. And I was like, oh, let me just throw it on TikTok. And I actually posted it at like 3 in the morning. So I went to bed, woke up around 8 o'clock to see 99 plus on my phone. And I was really confused. After having about 68 followers on TikTok, I woke up with over 3,000. I ran downstairs and I was like, Mom, look at this. And she was like, what'd you do? And I was like, I just posted a random video. So all throughout work, I'm checking my phone and I just see notification after notification. I think at the end of the day, we got to about 6,000 followers. So that night I got home from work, I edited another one, I threw it up, another 400,000 views a night. By New Year's, we were up to 12,000 followers. I posted that first video on the 29th. That's like 2 or 3 days. So my sister came up to me and she's like, you need to make a YouTube. And I'm like, what do you mean? She said, everyone in your comments is saying, Vince, make a YouTube. So I take all my old videos, I unlist them, I get some channel art up there, and I throw out my first video. I just took all the not so perfect Rocket League videos I made for TikTok and I threw them into a compilation, and I just threw them up on YouTube, maybe thinking it would be maybe 100 views. So in the first day I made a YouTube, we hit 1,000 subscribers. Every night I'm going to my notebook, I'm just writing down ideas. I ordered whiteboards, I ordered stuff for my setup. I knew that this is the one shot I have and I'm going to take it. I was looking for this opportunity since I was 10 years old. That is 11 years ago. So over time we just kept growing and growing and growing. Within the first month we had 50,000. The next month we had 100,000. The month after that 150,000, and now we were at 200,000 followers. I remember I was nearing 50,000 followers, and one night I went to my bed and I almost got choked up because it was just like the kid me was talking to me almost. It felt like it was just like, Vince, you got to take this. This is what we've been trying to do for the past 11 years. And ever since that night, my mindset has not changed, that I'm not giving up on this. March came around and I decided I'm going to leave my job. I was told by a lot of people that I'm stupid for that. They're like, you're jumping the gun way too quick. Yeah, you grew fast, but what if this all falls apart? In my mind, if it falls apart, it falls apart, but I have a mindset of I'm not going to lose this. I'm not going to lose this chance. I started streaming. We got up to 4,000 followers. YouTube was going great. We got up to 10,000 followers. Now we're at 11,000. It's just all growing and growing more. And there have been bumps in the road. I have lost motivation at some points, but I will always come back to saying that this has been my dream for the past 11 years. I am not giving this up. Like I said, we're about to hit 200,000 followers on TikTok. We are at 11.5 thousand subscribers on YouTube. We're at 4.2 thousand followers within 3 months on Twitch, which is absolutely amazing. And last month, we had 1,400 subscribers on Twitch. The support is absolutely unreal. If I can thank every single one of you individually, I would. I try to read all my comments. I try to read all my duets. I try to read all the people that tag me in posts, and I try and respond to as many as possible. There's a lot of people that talk down on me and say my videos aren't funny, or Vince, you don't read your chat, or Vince, you don't do this, you don't do that, Vince, you're doing this wrong. And I try to not let that get in the way of anything. I try and keep a positive mindset and really focus on the ones that are here to support me for me. Like I said, I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much for watching the video. And remember, me and Blue Screen are on a race to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. And whoever gets to 100,000 subscribers first on YouTube is going to be able to stream a 100,000 credit giveaway. Thank you so much for the support. I'm going to keep grinding this out. My goals and aspirations are through the roof. I think we're going to do amazing things in this community. I think we're going to change this community because, like I was telling some of my friends, I think Rocket League is way too competitive. Competitive is not a bad thing, but I think there needs to be variety in games. It can't all just be one competitive scene, and the competitive players and the pro players run this scene. Like I said, that's okay, but I'd like to mix in variety. There's not a lot of comedy in Rocket League. That's what I'm trying to do. It makes me so happy that I can make some of your days better by literally just posting a video or a silly act. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep grinding that. I think we can change the Rocket League community as it is. I don't want to just be a Rocket League YouTuber either. I'm going to do multiple games. I'm just here to make you guys happy, give you something to watch when you're having a down day, and maybe put a smile on some of your faces. But yeah, that's the evolution of Vince. Thank you for watching.
She can't help herself.